New season dropped for Letterkenny the other day. A new season of Letterkenny dropped Christmas Day on Crave here in Canada and Boxing Day on Hulu, and there are 5,000 people in Letterkenny. These are their problems. This season starts off right where the last one ended, with the entire crew going up to beat up a degen. From there, we spend more time with some of the people of Letterkenny when they go to an American buck and doe, teach kids respect, learn about Judaism, and more. I was super excited for this season because Letterkenny is not only one of my favorite comedies, but one of my favorite shows of all time. Top 10 for sure, possibly even top 5. What started off as an anonymous Twitter page has become this iconic Canadian show, and as someone from a smaller town in Ontario, that means a lot. Well, pitter patter, let's get at her. This was another really good season. Letterkenny has still yet to make a bad or even meh season. They've all been really great, and even though this one ranks lower on my Letterkenny season ranking, I still loved it. Jared Kesso once again delivers both an incredible performance and some quick and witty writing like we're used to, and it's brilliant. The opening of this season has Katie reading out almost a rap, and they've done stuff like this in the past where they've used the alphabet and they've gone through the entire thing, and once again, it kind of blew me away. The entire supporting cast are once again brilliant too. Nathan Daniels, K. Trevor Wilson, and Michelle Milet are all hilarious here, and they all have such great chemistry, and that's what makes me so interested in their characters. Clark Bacco actually stood out to me more here, and I noticed that the skids, Stuart and Roll, had more screen time, or at least it felt like they did because they had such a great presence throughout this entire season. They gave me some of the biggest laughs here, and of course the hockey players, Riley and Jonesy, can't tell, Jonesy, were obviously flawless. Once they join the coach's beer league team, we get some of the best scenes of the season, with Mark Forward killing it once again with the awkward stories. The writing was top notch again, and I genuinely do not understand how they get through these scenes without breaking character. Like, I don't know how they finish here with one of them not just bursting out laughing. As I said, this is by no means one of my favorite seasons of it. It does rank on the lower half. I think I have it in second last, although again, I love it. I think that's just because some of the episodes felt a little uneventful, and some characters that I love, didn't get as much screen time as I wished. Come on, stay. Stupid wind. Every season has either an episode or a moment that stands out to me and I will never forget, and for me that's probably episode 4, even though it wasn't even my favorite of the season. This one just lacked a little bit of the memorability of some of the other seasons. Letterkenny season 9 may not be one of my favorite seasons of the show, but the bar has been set so high, it's so hard to get to the top here. With witty writing, lovable characters, and hysterical moments, season 9 is another great season that true fans will love. Some of you may not believe me, but Letterkenny really means a lot to me. As I said, as someone from a small town in Ontario, not as small as Letterkenny or the town it's based off of, Listowel, I have to say that this is the most accurate depiction we've had in all of entertainment. We actually do have the Hicks, the Skids, and the hockey players, and as my paper goes crazy, I could name a ton of people from each category, but I'm not going to for their sake and my own. But I'll give you a few examples. Last year for school, it was very crowded in the halls one day, and the Hicks came in with red plaid, blue jeans, and boots, and a hat actually, and he screams, "Get fucking going!" And then everyone moved. I haven't seen anyone move faster since. And my locker was near a bunch of them, and I always heard them discussing what they were gonna get from Timmy's when they were on their way out the door for lunch. Also the Skids. Oh, there's so many. They're weird. They're weird, I will admit. And there's a bunch, they jump on top of each other and scream out front of our school, which is weird. And the hockey players talk exactly like this. Exactly. The word Ferda is said all the time. I hear that and Wheel Snipe Sally, Dirty Fucking Dangles Boys, all that. Like, boys, you gotta do this.
Forecheck, backcheck, paycheck, bro.
Ding. Give your balls a tug.
It's like a weird kind of more Canadian accent sometimes where it's like, hey, like that. Honestly, that's impressive that right there, those are a few stories that I just know so many people. Again, I'm not going to name them, but my friends and I, my friends Logan and James in particular, we've watched parts of the show together, episodes, and we've all seen it, but once or twice each. And on my phone, if you were to go to my phone, you go to the top, it has just little quotes from the show. So like, yo! And give your balls a tug. And so, like, a lot from Shorzy, a lot from all these characters. There's like 13 or 15 videos. That's how we communicate sometimes while texting. This season of Letterkenny was great. Not one of my favorites, but still a really good season. But if you've seen it, tell me what you think of it down below. Is it one of your favorite seasons? What was your favorite episode? I think I'd have to go with episode 6, Restaurant. I just found that one really funny, although there were a bunch that were really good here, and my season ranking is this, just as you're wondering, you know, but they're all great. I love them all. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you guys next time, over and out.